Hi, welcome to Games and Goals. Hi.
Hi,
Thanks for your time,
it's my pleasure.
and we'll sit and talk about the game and your achievements and contributions to the skating world.
It's my pleasure, Andy.
Thanks for your
Definitely. Thank you.
We are fortunate to have with us today the one and the only skater from India who won a World Championship gold medal, Arjuna awardee, Anup Kumar Yama. Welcome, Anup Kumar. Thanks for your time.
Thank you so much.
The day you won the Arjuna award, you said maybe this time around my neighbors or my acquaintances, they will know what I have done and what I have achieved. I mean, it's a kind of a statement that sums up many emotions and the kind of hard work you have put in
Yes.
to get to that level. Can you take us to that initial formative phase of your life as a sports person?
So, everyone knows me as the world champion gold medalist and Arjuna awardee, but that is just the tip of the iceberg, and no one really knows what we had to go through. So, I started skating at the age of 3.5 years old, where I did not even know that the sport was called roller skating. So, I was very fortunate that my father put me into the sport, and yes, of course, he is not only my father, my mentor, my guru, my philosopher, my guide, my everything, because he himself taught me how to skate. And it was way back in the year 1988 when I first skated at the Hyderabad exhibition grounds, where a monthly or 2 months in a year they set up skating over there. So I believe my father telling me that it was on the first day itself that I was falling, getting up, and then one fine time I started doing a few rounds, and the audience over there, they started applauding and appreciating me. And so that was when this spark ignited in me, that, and then I told my father that Dad, I really want to do this. And my father also gauging my ability to do it, and maybe he thought that I had the spark in this, so he put me into skating. But frankly, at that time when I actually started skating, we did not have any skating rinks, we did not have skating equipment, we did not have skating knowledge, and techniques were a complete we did not know anything about them. So it was literally that we were pioneering the skating scenario in the whole of India. And that was when my father actually wrote a letter to a US company, a skates company, saying that we want to buy skates, and we sent a money order to them. That company also reciprocated in a lovely way. They were so excited that someone way back from India wanted to actually do skating. So along with our skates, they sent us 2 video cassettes and 2 books, and those video cassettes and books have been our gurus. My father would actually see those videos, do diagrams on papers, and he would explain to us the body positions, the techniques, how to go about it. So that was our beginning of the journey. And then in the year 99 we started having foreign coaches coming to India, and they also appreciated our journey of with completely no background of skating in the country, and how we picked up and put this sport ahead. So since then, it was the first year in the year 99 that I actually went for a world championship, and I stood third last in the competition. And it was since then that I started, after 3 years down the line, I started coming in the top 30s, then top 20s, then top 15, top 10, top 5. And in the year 2013, out of n number of nations, I could win the gold medal for India at the World Championship there, where after winning the gold medal, the national anthem was played, the flag was being raised, and I was standing on the number 1 position. So this all sums up to the journey, saying that nothing is impossible, if you really have the passion for it.
No, at the national level, you have more than 100 gold medals to your credit.
Yes.
And at the Asian level, after 1988 Naman Parikh show, there he won 3 golds.
Yes.
In 2008, you repeated that, and
Yes.
then went on to gain more medals at the Asian level.
Right.
And at the world level, as you just now mentioned, you won the gold for the first time.
Yes.
But it's skating is never a popular sport in the country, and that is what you said after winning that Arjuna awardee, that even others will be able to know about me right now.
Yes.
So, where did you get that inspiration and the motivation to be with the sport for that long?
Well, firstly, for me, the sport has been very special because I got into the sport even when I did not know that the sport was called roller skating, and then I kind of had a very nice passion towards it, and always, I mean, the whole rolling of wheels and everything excites me a lot, and of course, when I was starting skating, people did not know what the sport roller skating was. So I used to explain to people that skating is nothing but under my shoes I have wheels and I roll on it, and I had to explain like this to people what skating is
How
about.
did you explain to Hyderabadis?
So in Hyderabad, like many people used to ask me, "अरे ये skating क्या है यार?" So I used to tell them that भैया ये अपने जूते के नीचे पहिए रहते हैं और उसको हम घुमा के उसके ऊपर हम चलते हैं. तो from that local perspective, today we are the international stalwarts in the sport. It's a very funny and a very amusing story which I would like to recollect. So over this period of time, I have seen a lot of transformation in the people, in the parents, because even when I won my Arjuna award, right before that, I mean, even my cousins and my family friend circle and all used to be like, very good, you are a champion in skating, but what about life? I mean, skating is not life. You cannot really make a career out of it, or okay, sports is not so popular in the country. I mean, education is of priority, and what do you want to do in life? I mean, you want to become a doctor, you want to become an engineer or a businessman, or things like that. So after winning the Arjuna award, I could really make a statement to people that it's not just these reputed professions, but something which you are good at, you can make a profession out of it, and any profession is an awesome profession, and sports is the most awesome profession.
Yeah, there is another awesome connection to this. When you are a hardly 6-year-old and your partner happened to be Kashmira Shah,
Yes.
a tiny little but beautifully looking young girl, and you practiced with her and then won a few medals, and then she moved away from the game, and after a couple of decades you went to Kashmir with the Telangana kids and won medals for Telangana, where it's a very hot place and ice is something which they might have never heard of or seen also.
Yes.
So please take us through that, right from the partnering with Kashmira Shah to winning those laurels at Kashmir.
Yeah. So firstly, when you took the name of Kashmira Shah, I had a brief recollection of all the wonderful moments as children we had. So basically, I would like to say that in our childhood we never had a skating rink, so we never had the luxury of having something to be called a skating rink. So we used to skate at function halls, and sometimes the functions used to get over at 12 in the night. So I mean, we used to go to the rink at that time and sweep the floor. So my father, my mother, we all used to sweep the floor to practice over there. So we were that passionate about the sport. And then Kashmira and me, we were so passionate about skating that we would also take a broom and help our parents so that we could as soon as possible go on to the rink and skate. So she was such kind of a wonderful skating friend, skating partner, and I learnt a lot from her, she learnt a lot from me. and together we were very wonderful skaters and we won a lot of medals, and those memories are always very sweet and very memorable. And of course later, for her education, and her whole family had to shift to Mumbai, so that was when she had to take a call on skating, and she called it off, and then she had to go for skating.
You partnered with Avani Panchal and then could get that Asian bronze also.
Yes. So skating with Avani Panchal was a very adventurous thing for us, because Avani Panchal is from Visakhapatnam and I used to live in Hyderabad. So it was very difficult for us to coordinate, because when you're representing the country and having to participate at such a prestigious event like the Asian Games, it is not a very easy task, and so we both had to sacrifice a lot on the times, and we had to travel, like in every 2 weeks, 1 week I would travel to Visakhapatnam and practice 1 week over there, and then she would come to Hyderabad and practice over here. So it was a very difficult time for us, but we were very passionate that we wanted to really show what the Indian roller skating is all about at the Asian level. And being the Asian Games, we really worked hard this way, day and night, and then we could win the medals for the country.
Tell us about that Kashmir Ice Skating Championship, where the Telangana boys and girls, against all odds, won lot of medals.
Yes.
What happened actually? It's a crazy idea to take these young fellows who are good at roller skating to take to that ice skating rink.
So well, it all happened that one fine day I just came to the rink and I told the children that let's all go for ice skating and compete at Gulmarg in Kashmir. So the parents and the skaters were all so dazzled by listening to this, and they felt that I'm completely crazy and giving them this whole crazy idea. But then I had to sit down and explain that yes, this is something which is near to impossible, because we're all roller skaters and we have zero background of ice. Telangana is a place which is a warm state, and in the whole of South India we don't have any peak where it is snowing, or there's no natural ice over here, or we don't have an ice skating rink also. But nevertheless, with all our roller skating skills, we are going there and we are competing over there. The kids did not believe me actually. They thought I was just joking with them. And then I started to explain to them the whole plan, how we want to go about it. So I gave them this whole program of a simulation method, where I made them imagine that they are on an ice surface, and they have a blade underneath. For that I made them skate on inline skates, the whole artistic programs and all. And but still it was not even close to 50% of what ice skating was. And then but then they all kind of trusted me, and I told them that let us really go there. So
the simulation ice will not be of a great help, because
yes,
two different surfaces.
Yes,
and
yes,
here you have wheels and here you have blades. And this thing requires more precision, control, and lot of practice. It's pretty tough, because the players are bound to be injured also.
Definitely.
It was a great big risk. And how did you convince the parents first?
So as you said, ice skating is frictionless. So with one push you can go for about 100 meters. So and at the same time you need a lot of precision, as you had said, and there should be more professionalism in the way they are going to skate and everything. And yes, it was a total crazy idea and a complete risky element involved in this. But I wanted the kids to get to know of a new sport and also experience this. So I had to convince the parents, saying that I will take them at least 1 week before and get them used to it, and with all the training skills that we have on roller skates, we're going to implement it on ice skates as such. And that was the whole genesis of this whole idea of implementing roller skating onto ice skating and all. So then the parents said that sir, it's Kashmir, we don't know if it is safe or not, and then the temperatures can drop below 10-15 degrees also. And then they had their own inhibitions, and I said, parents, if you feel like that, then you should definitely accompany the team and come with us. The parents involved and they actually came with us. And over there at the time of performance, the kids had to face extreme cold temperatures like -12 degrees, and there used to be sudden gushes of very cold wind, which would really, shiver
What
us
was
up.
the strength of the contingent?
We had close to about 45 skaters, and children from the age of 6 years, 7 years, 8 years to 14 years, and it was a very crazy experience, I know.
You were taking a big risk, I believe.
Yes, I completely agree on this.
Because that whole thing could have put your entire perspectives or prospects in a bit danger.
Yes, I completely agree. But then, again, a sportsman, what good is a sportsman if he does not risk in his life? Because anything that we do, we are prone to injuries, we are prone to success, we are prone to failure. At a very young age, the kids should understand that, sports is not something like, you sit in your classroom in one place in a very safe zone, and, you take down notes, you memorize things and you write it over there. Sports is something which is, a complete mind and body coordination with a lot of elements like, luck, your presence of mind, your ability to gauge your competition, and, practically hands-on, change your strategies, do things better. So the element of risk is always there in sports, in life. So I thought I will take the better of it and give them a new experience in life. So that was my whole idea of it.
Maybe, I mean, Games and Goals will definitely like to talk to those skaters also, because that's one particular experience we would like to have recorded and documented.
Yes.
And, that's a wonderful, because they won almost 40 odd medals.
Yes.
And that's a remarkable thing.
Yes.
And coming back to your association with the game, now you are a full-time coach. Okay, what lies ahead for the skating as a discipline in the country? What are your future plans, and how do you envisage a roadmap for developing more wonderful and award or medal winning skaters for the country?
So it was in the year 2010. I was standing on the podium and taking the medal. The national anthem was being played, the flag was being raised, and I was feeling very happy that I'm representing a 1+ billion population of a country, and I hope my country is proud of me and things like that. Then suddenly a thought came to my mind. So who is it going to be after me? And then when I actually looked down and pondered upon this, I saw that for the next 10 years also there's no one to take my place in the whole country. And that was when I really felt that something really has to be done, because I could take India to this level, but then what matters is that it should continue, the legacy should continue, the nation should keep winning medals over here. So that was when I felt that there is a huge responsibility on me, that I should not only be a champion, but I should be a champion maker as well, because the country needs it. And that was when I started my Yama Skating Academy, and really it's a whole coordination of the coaches, the parents, the children as well, to willingly take the instructions, take the pain, take the practice, and evolve into good skaters. And today we are proud to say that we could make many Asian champions, and we have a junior world champion also in the country. So this is my vision, which I could see it being realized. And well, to the present scenario, this is good, but I feel that the sport needs more recognition. Firstly, in all my career and even till date, we've never had any recognition from the government, no recognition from the corporate bodies, and we were not treated at par with other sports and other sports achievements. So it's my one and only request to all the government authorities, all the responsible people, well, to the whole nation and the corporates and everyone as well, that to treat not only skating but every sport at par with each other, the achievements of sportsmen at par with achievements of all sportsmen of all games as such. No one needs any special attention here. Everyone is skating, everyone is playing for the country. So here, it has to be very clear that when you do something for the nation, you're bringing laurel for the country at a similar platform. So everything has to be more streamlined out here.
Definitely skating will get more patronage, because now that it has been included in the Olympics also.
Absolutely. We are very fortunate that now skating has come up into the Olympics, of course with one discipline called skateboarding, but in the future it is very promising to have all the disciplines of roller skating in the Olympics, and this is going to make a huge difference for all the skaters all over the nation and children in general, because out of a survey which we had done, skating is the most attractive sport, attracting small children, and this is one sport which can really be started out at the age of 3.5 years also. There are not many sports where kids can pursue at such a tender age, and when you catch something young and you grow with that sport, your body grows with that sport, it's more easy to become a champion in such kind of sports. And we are very lucky that skating is now gaining that prominence in the country after me winning the Arjuna award, because I would like to say that till I would win the Arjuna award also, when I won the gold medal for the nation, even my neighbor did not know that I had done this for the country. So I mean, such disappointing moments for us, but then the country later recognizing my services for the nation and giving me the Arjuna award was really an honor for me.
Sure, definitely whatever you have aspired for and whatever you are aiming for, those dreams are going to be a reality, because I could see that vigor and enthusiasm still bright and shining in that right from those young days when Kashmira Shah was your skating partner, and then you took the Telangana kids to Kashmir and make them win medals. So Games and Goals wishes you a wonderful times ahead, and you could see more and more Arjuna awardees in the rink and bring that kind of a satisfaction to Anup Kumar Yama. Thank you so much. Thanks for your time.
Thank you so much, and I especially would thank Games and Goals for all the efforts taking in bringing up all the sports to the limelight, because the nation requires it. That the word should be spread out where we are all doing it for the country, and definitely the job is not yet done. Like Games and Goals, everyone has a goal to really achieve. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.